Hello, everyone. Welcome inside the Red Earth Production Studios for this edition of YBMcast. Today's Game 7 baseball wrap-up. We missed last week. Sorry about that. Nothing to be done for those things. Schedules just didn't work, did they?
It happens.
It does happen, but we're back this week. We've got just a little bit more. I'm going to do this and bring this down a little bit, Dave, so people can see your lovely face. Right? We should have done this to begin with. Sorry. Be the microphone up in your mug. Well, that's the professionals we are around here. Anywho, but we've gone a couple weeks. We're going to get into, we got some helmet stickers we got coming up and whatnot. But there's a big to-do on the horizon this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Bigger than what we anticipated, for sure.
Is it really?
Yeah, it really is. You know, this is our first go-around with it, but it's been received really well. And we put timelines on everything to kind of, because it's like a big puzzle.
Yeah.
You know, it's a big puzzle that we have to put together. Being individual-based, it's even more of a big puzzle now that we're having to deal with individuals instead of teams.
We are talking about the All-Star Showcase. It'll feature 7U and 8U, 9U, 10U, 11U, 12U, and 13, 14U. Talk to me about the decision to meld the 13U and 14U together.
Yeah, no problem. Simply numbers. You know, we didn't have enough to separate the 13s and the 14s, so we had to mesh them together. It shouldn't be any problem whatsoever. No. But look at that 10U age group. There's an abundance of 10s.
I couldn't believe I did. I looked at that. We have the black team, blue team, green team, orange team, purple team, red team, silver, and white team.
We ran out of colors.
I was going to say,
if we were a bag of Skittles, we'd have to open up another, right?
You went with the purple.
Yeah, I guess that was just Mr. Schmidt's cosmetical.
I don't care, man. Pick a color.
Part of the rainbow he was seeing at that time when he was dispersing the teams and names.
I'm rooting for Team Orange.
Orange is a good color.
Well, you know, it's my favorite color.
That's right.
It's
my dad's favorite color as well.
There you go. See? I knew
There you go.
Simpatico, right? There it is. So, I've got Ethan Abel on the orange team, Oliver Allen, Grayson Anders, Noah Bradley, Hunter Duncan, Cameron England, Max Franklin, Sawyer, I think that's Hales, Becker Hampton, Jack Marble. I'm not going to do this with all of them, folks.
There's 400
but
of them. So
it was the orange team.
Here for a while.
It was the orange team, so I had to do it. Jack Marble, Hampton Medlin, Sawyer Morgan, Luke Picaruo, I guess, Henry Skipper. What do you say there, Skipper? And Braden Willard. Dang, there's a lot of people on that team.
Yeah, a lot of teams. And Brian, another thing, the numbers as they came in, we didn't know what we were going to get. So, you know, we put a cutoff on it, and that's why we had to adhere to the cutoff. Guys, we'll apologize now. We had abundance of late entries come in. Oh, I forgot. Sorry, we have to be defiant. We have to put a cutoff on it because it is a scheduled event.
Yeah.
And there's, like I said, there's almost 400 individuals. So we're not just dealing with 80 teams. We're dealing with 400 teams essentially right now.
You're dealing with 400 kids trying to create
and
teams.
And the same goes for the Cardinal tickets. Everything was out. We had to put a cutoff on those as well, and along with the skills competition, because the skills competition is a scheduled event.
Yeah.
We have to keep
it on
scheduled.
Saturday, right?
Saturday evening, starting at like 6 o'clock, yes.
Now, how many dudes did you have for this home run derby?
Right at 200.
Oh, my goodness. And
so I hope the pitching machine doesn't run out of electricity there.
Oh, man. And one of the things I'm going to have to apologize for is we had a schedule conflict because we had set to we're going to be live streaming in Blue Springs, Missouri this coming weekend for the Missouri American Legion Baseball AAA State Championships, the seniors. So it just kind of conflicted because I would love to be there for that home run derby. That'd be killer.
Maybe we can cap some video on our phone or something, shoot it to you.
Absolutely, dude.
Shoot it into the show next week.
Got to. We're going to figure something out. I'll get you a camera you can hook up on that. We'll figure something out. We'll get some footage.
Something that I could even run.
That's right, Dave. That's right. We'll do something. We'll figure it out. My goodness.
We're not going to have the lapse of luxury of Drew and Lauren in the trailer, editing and everything, but we'll make it work. I'll just send it to Drew and say, here you go, Drew, doctor it up.
Do something with it.
Do wonders with it.
Oh, mercy. But 12U, you got 4 teams in there. I love that. That 4-team year, you got what? Scheduled for 3 games each? Is that correct?
Yeah, 3 games each.
So it's not really a championship game. This is just coming in. It's an all-star showcase. The kids get to play.
Precisely what it is, and it's not a tournament format. It's simply an event, a fun event to come acknowledge these young men for their efforts on and off the field. Because some of them maybe have not been the best player, but the umpires like their persona, like their characteristic, like their enthusiasm, their hustle on and off the field, their sportsmanship. Yep. So this is an event to acknowledge them and to acknowledge our umpires, because our umpires will be calling the games, and they'll also be coaching the squads as well.
The umpires?
Yes.
That's killer.
Yes.
That's killer.
So it's going to be a fun event, and we have received numerous emails saying, "Oh, well, what about this for them?" Guys, it's a fun event. It's a.
We've lost our minds to a degree. Everybody settle down. Nothing. It doesn't always have to end with a trophy. This is about youth sports and celebrating youth baseball.
That's a good way to put it. It's a celebration,
right? That's. Event. Honestly, when I saw what you guys were doing, I'm like, they're not worried about who's winning and losing here. We wanted to bring. You're bringing these athletes, kids. This is what youth sports is about. This is about what it's supposed to be. It's about fun. Enjoy the game. Enjoy this. Don't be hollering to folks. Let's go out and enjoy the game and meet some folks. It's an opportunity just to enjoy the weekend.
Interact with others from other states. We've got a great slate of kids up there. I mean, they're coming from Oklahoma, Texas, Tennessee, everywhere. So it'd be a good fun event. Everybody to intertwine with one another. We tried our best to mix up the teams. And the biggest obstacle, Brian, was some of the people are concerned about the number of kids on the roster. We did this for a reason. Number one is we are getting last-minute people who are backing out due to injuries and travel arrangements. It's going to happen.
Yes.
The last thing we wanted to be done was stuck there at the last minute with only 8 kids on a roster.
And you can't do that.
And only 3 pitchers.
Yeah, you can't do that.
That was our biggest concern, I'll say, coming into this event.
Yep.
Was splitting up the teams and making sure, number one, do we have enough pitching depth on everybody? The last thing we want to do, and we will not do, is run a kid out there and exhaust too many innings or too many pitches into his arms. Absolutely not. Number 2 was the mere fact that another one, he has to throw to somebody, right? we have to have ample amount of catchers on each team.
Right.
So it was a very tedious process. Thanks to everybody for their patience. Again, Dave and I, abundance of emails, phone calls, voicemails, text messages. Sorry, guys, we could not get to all of them. I mean, it's still going on as we speak. It is a very tedious process. We're working diligently on it, hard about it, because even the skills competition, we have to have it a cutoff date. Sorry, we could not accommodate sorry that we had to do it, but there's rules, regulations, guidelines we put in place, and everything we do is for a reason.
Now, I'm doing this because just based on what Dave is talking about, I want people to understand and know what this is about. Dave sitting to my right here, he played college baseball. Was he great? Sure. There's the statue. You can go check out.
Absolutely.
Has a good understanding of what it means to compete at a high level. All right. His dad coached, brothers. They still in the prospects program, right? High school baseball coaches.
Yeah.
Your whole family.
Oh, absolutely. That's how initially I got started into this with the family.
Right. And so you're not talking from just a perspective of a tournament director about, these are baseball decisions.
Yeah, and not to sound like I'm tooting my own horn here, but I guess I will. And that's what it is. I've been there. I've walked those boots. I was a player. I was a coach. I was an umpire. I was, a student of the game, a fan of the game, all those things, even with my daughter from the softball side.
Yeah.
I learned a lot from that as well. So that's a conglomerate of everything put together, and that's what Game 7 is all about. We take things that we like about some other organizations and fans and coaches and distract and discard the things that we don't like and put them all together. And it changes year to year because like technology is evolving. With bringing you on board, it's helped out immensely. And with the website, the scheduling, the software, the communication piece. Yeah. Heck, Dave and I always go back to the mere fact that when we first started this together with Game 7, this was beside the days of Amerisports and Super Series and all that. When we first started with my dad and my brothers, we could recall being out at Chesterfield one night, and everybody's gone, the lights are out, and I'm holding my camera, which is the only light that we have, and we're trying to update scores and everything on a spreadsheet to get them out because the games ran late, and lo and behold, we had a mistake. I think it was Schmidt's mistake. But with the scheduling out, it was bright and early at 8 a.m., and we had 3 teams showing up to one diamond for 8 o'clock game, which they didn't like too much. But you know what? Mistakes happen. But, just getting back to that, that's the way, the evolution, if you will, of the baseball. It's always changing, and Game 7 is always there to try to keep that bar above and higher than our competition.
There you go. It's what it is. It is what it is. So the All-Star Showcase coming together, coalescing nicely.
Yes. You
like the big language?
Yes, I love the big language.
Got to throw it out there. I don't even know what it means. It just sounded good.
Sounded really good. Now, if you asked me to spell it, probably wouldn't be successful with it.
We won't ask. I won't ask myself. Every now and again, you got to sound like you know what you're talking about, even if you don't.
That's right.
Right? There you go. So Tournament of Champions was a couple weeks ago down at Max Creek. We didn't have the show, so we wanted to give some helmet stickers.
Sure.
Right? So we got a few here from the 11U Midwest Mavericks, Coach Farmer's squad. They had a pretty good day. Won the game.
Good weekend down there for them.
Yes, it was. Owen Farmer, I would imagine that's Coach Farmer's son.
You think?
Maybe a nephew or a cousin. Who knows? But that's what I'm thinking. Was 2 for 3, a double, a home run, 3 RBI, 2 runs scored, and a stolen base. Do you think that deserves a helmet sticker, Dave?
Drew, I would say put him up there for it.
I mean, go ahead and have a day. My goodness. Fill up the score sheet. TJ Nelson, 3 for 3, a double, 4 RBI, 2 runs scored, and a stolen base. Does that deserve a helmet sticker?
Drew, go ahead and put him up there for it.
My goodness, Dave's giving out helmet stickers like crazy here. Jeez. All right, 12U, St. Joseph Tribe. Folks up in Kansas City. Some good stuff. Just north of Kansas City, actually, St. Joe.
Correct.
Right? St. Joe.
Home of the Chiefs training camp, right?
Is that where it's at, in St. Joseph?
I think so, right? Missouri Western up there
I don't know.
campus.
I'm no Chiefs fan. I root against
Mr.
them.
Schmidt, I think so. I mean, my niece went up there, so I think, that was one of the highlights that she looked for was to hosting the Chiefs. That was one of their things that they had to do for their tuition.
See, and I know it hurts people's feelings around here, and I understand why. I didn't like it either. I'm still a Rams fan because I was a Rams fan before they moved to St. Louis.
I'll give you a reprieve on that. I'll give you
I was a Rams fan since Ray Malavasi, Chuck Knox, way back in the day.
That's right. You're a California boy, so.
Yeah. So I still do I like it? No. I would have loved for him to stay in St. Louis. That'd have been fantastic, but it didn't happen and whatnot. And I know Drew and Lauren over there, they root for the Chefs.
There you go. He's doing his little tomahawk chop over there behind the scenes.
Exactly. So the old Tribe there, they had a good day. They went short game. Got the win. Jansen Maddox only had to pitch 3 innings, but he didn't allow a hit or a run. Only walked 1 with 3 Ks. That's pretty good.
Who they play in the semifinals there?
Oh, geez.
That was
now you're hurting my feelings here.
No,
I got to go back.
Because the reason why I bring it up, he sent me a really nice email and
cool.
Nice picture that I should have sent to you to get on the show. My apologies for that.
Heck yeah.
But that was really cool. Take
Tournament
the time out to do that.
Champions. That was the 12U. That was the Springfield Giants. They played in
Springfield Giants. He sent me a really nice follow-up email and nice, really cool picture, and was very professional about it. Said, "Hey, Dave, do you mind if we use your logo in one of our photo shoots?" I said, "Absolutely, my friend." I said, "Go for it." So thanks for the follow-up. Thanks for the cool little picture you sent. I apologize for not getting on the show today.
Well, hey, that's cool. Yeah, they had a good weekend. They got to, you get to the championship game right there, right? Had good wins on the way there. Took down the Titans of Holland. That's what it says. Actually, Titans is Coach Holland, I would imagine. Oh, mercy. I'm a mess. I'm going to get back to my minerals, my helmet stickers. Now I'm messed up. Anyway, Kellen Weston was also 2 for 2. Another home run. Man, what's going on down there at Max Creek? These guys hitting bombs.
Must be the lake there. They must have got some of that lake water in them.
Is that what it is? We'll go with that. Home run, 4 RBI, 2 runs scored, and Crew Evans was 1 for 1, a double, 2 RBI and a run scored. Go ahead, Dave. What did they get?
Drew, go ahead and put him up there for a helmet sticker.
All right.
We're feeling generous this morning still, right?
We are. We got the 13U. Now, we saw this group, the Mineral Area Athletics, at the 14U Championship, and they had a mixed crew of 14s and 13s. And they went down to this Tournament of Champions, the 13U group, and a lot of those kids that were playing at 14U, them some kids that can play some baseball.
Oh, absolutely. They're age appropriate too. I mean, so it wasn't the fact that they were 14s playing down to 13s. They were 13s available to play.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, and that, Brian, which I'll bring to the forefront, without the 3 full-size fields still being uncompleted there at Ballparks National, we had to offer them, hey, you could stay, but you're going to have to swing a wood or BB core bat. And with all them home runs, those were all done with wood bat or BB core. So,
oh, you're kidding?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And there were a bunch of them.
Wow. Well, the Mineral Area Athletics, we saw Foster Rose. I call him Charlie Hustle because he reminds me of Pete Rose. He stands in the stance like Pete Rose. He's got the glass on. He looks like Pete Rose. I'm calling him Charlie. And, of course, it's Foster Rose. So.
Is he number 14?
No, I don't think he's number 14.
We need to talk to him about that.
Yeah, we need to get him a new number, don't we? Okay, Foster, you're wearing number 46. You need to wear number 14, bro.
He's got one of the numbers, right?
Yeah, he's got one. So we're going to change that to Charlie Hustle. Here's a young man that I want to watch over the next little bit. He had a great 14U championship here in this 13U game. Championship game, boy. This kid can hit. He hit a home run in a championship game, hit a home run here. He was 2 for 3. A double, a home run, 3 RBI, 2 runs scored. That should get you a helmet sticker, right?
You would think. What do you think, Drew?
Boom, there you go. We didn't get Charlie Hustle. Give Charlie Rose. Boom, there we go. But, David Miller, Crew Sadler, Owen Hawkins, all each had a hit, a double. All of them, 2 of them had a RBI. These kids, 2 runs scored, stolen bases. I mean, this team just offensively is good up and down the lineup, Dave.
And if you look at that club, with the exception of maybe 2 of them, they're all within the same area.
Yes.
So.
Yes. I like it.
Their high school coach needs to be putting those guys on the high priority Christmas card list.
Well, and I think I believe this David Miller, he's going to Potosi High School. I'm not quite sure where Maddox Dobbins is going. It's going to be fun because we'll be able to see and follow these kids in the next little bit. That's where we get. I love this part because I've got to see these kids as there's still another year. We'll see them next year in 14U, and then follow them into high school. It'll be a lot. This is what's fun about this, Dave.
Not to get off topic here, Drew. Sorry, I need to know. We need to keep with the script, but I got to. Do you recall? Remember, I called you for like a little. Hey, this coach wants to know. Not a coach. It was a good buddy of mine whose kid plays on an Illinois team. He said, "Hey, we're playing this Missouri team. You got any scoop on them?" I said, "Let me call Brian." And you knew right away, up and down the lineup, who it was. And I was like, wow, that's
Don't
impressive.
tell them people. They're like, don't talk to that guy. He's giving away.
Well, no, you see it. You're out there. It's
this
archived.
guy can hit. Yeah.
You know?
I'm just, and we do. We see a lot of kids. And it was interesting because I was in the studio this weekend doing some cleaning because we've been on the road so much. And we're putting up, doing a bunch of stuff, and I'm going through and I'm looking back through all my scorecards because I keep score as I'm calling the game. So I'm keeping score and I'm looking at the things and looking at. I have all this information from these players back 2 years, and it's kind of cool.
Oh, it's really cool because you can see the development, and that's what we're huge on with development. We're, sure, we give away some cool awards and stuff and whatnot, but it's all about development here with Game 7.
And that's what it needs to be with baseball this early. We got some good stuff coming up. We got some good, our podcast, the Hitting Zone podcast is really starting to work and to go, and we're excited about that. We got some cool stuff coming up as well through the winter. I'm looking forward to it. But I got one more from last week. You got into the high school ages.
Yeah. First, what was the obvious was how about that July weather that the good Lord blessed us with?
It was
that amazing?
From the World Series on, it was just gorgeous.
Yeah. Boy, did he help us with the World Series, man. We looked at each other. I said, hey, you might want to start taking that tent down.
Sweating.
I said, Drew, get ready. You might have to hop out of there and grab the stuff because it may be blown away to the next county here in a minute.
We got a few drips, and that was about it.
That's right. 100% completed.
Yeah. And folks, I'm not a superstitious guy, so I don't worry about those things. But it's been 2 years since that has happened. Because we've been out, and not this past, but the year before, we got just hammered. We lost our laptop on the one because it just popped up.
Yeah, that's the thing. When it gets so hot and humid here, it just like you could have the best technology, in which the app that I have is pretty good. But man, those just pop up out of nowhere. Literally pop up out of nowhere.
And it did.
And it's like you said, it's too late to get out of there. But yeah,
that's why we did the trailer.
Yeah.
Because we didn't want to be caught out in that.
Yeah.
Hey, if the tornado comes and takes it, what are you going to do?
Yeah, I got out on Saturday to Warrenton, and Nick was out there running. We had the 15s and 16s. We meshed them together. Good crowd out there. Everything went without a hitch. I mean,
that's awesome.
The camaraderie around the park was so laid back. The weather was beautiful. Everybody had a great time. The umpires did a phenomenal job. And Nick was just like kickback saying, I don't even need to be here. I said, oh, yes, you do.
Yes. So the 15U Mid-Missouri Mavericks from over in Columbia area came over and took the championship.
From St. Peter's area, right?
Is that St. Peter's?
Yeah, that's.
Oh, I'm sorry. I messed
stout
up.
Team there, brother. Look what they did the whole time there. It's.
That's St. Peter's? Really? I messed up.
Well, they have a mixture of kids everywhere.
Oh, okay.
So I'll rephrase.
That makes sense.
Mixture of kids everywhere. Yes.
That makes sense.
So.
Well, shoot, we're gonna have to. Michael Land. I think I know that kid. John Siebel. I think I have seen. Yeah, Logan Sheets. Those are a couple names that are familiar, but
15 as well. When they. Were mixed in with the 16s, I think, right? They're 15?
Yeah, it was a 15. It's 15. They were a 15U team.
Sure.
Yeah, so, boom, 15 and under. Yeah, because there was a couple of 16Us, I think.
There were like, the 4 or 5 of them that, just put them all together. There was a 4-game minimum.
At that point,
everybody got 4 games. And, that's...
Go play baseball.
Brock Hart's team came down from the Lake of the Ozarks. They had a good time. It's always
cool.
Good hosting him. A great guy there.
LOZ training. Yeah. That was part
Brock's
of the winter workout tour. It's fun. I haven't heard from him. We'd been chatting about getting on the show and doing some other things. We'll get there.
We'll get him on.
We'll get there. John Siebold was 2 for 3 with a double, RBI and a run scored. Quentin Gentile, or is it Gentile?
That's the coach's son, right?
Is it? I didn't look.
I'm going with this coach's son. What do you think, Drew?
Sure. Okay. 2 for 3 with a run scored, and Luke Broadbeck.
That's Bruce's nephew. Bruce Craig Broadbeck, my son-in-law.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, no kidding. He was 1 for 3 with a double, 2 RBI and a run scored.
You want to talk about development. Now, that just being, I know him personally. Mm-hmm. That young man right there has developed into one heck of a ball player.
Well, it's evident.
Yeah. Well, started out here again. He came through the ranks. Not the biggest guy in the world, but goes out and plays passionate, houses on and off the field, and did very well in his high school, first year of high school this year. And
where's he going?
Oh, gosh, you got me on that one.
Is it Pattonville?
No. He's from out this way somewhere.
Okay. So he's a GAC kid?
Yes.
Somewhere?
Yes.
Oh, we'll see him then.
Yes, did really well. And so, yeah, there you go. I said development earlier. That young man has developed into one heck of a ball player.
And I did not know that, folks. I had no clue when I put that on there who he was. So that's cool.
See, there you go.
That's what I'm talking about.
That just goes to show you we don't do favoritism here. So I didn't even know
we do not. There. Exactly. No, I do all these helmet sticker stuff like that off, and I bring it here and there. We got to do it, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Drew, we're giving them out like candy today, right?
Yes, we are. Might as well. We're coming right down to the end of it.
Yeah, right? Actually, that was the last tournament of the year.
It is.
Because this individual-based All-Star game is, for us. I think Jody has one left this weekend.
Okay.
Which, in turn, after that's over with, we start, because the 2025 year starts August 1st. So we'll be able to tell you who the points champions are after this weekend.
So we have the Fall Appreciation Round Robin starting August 24th and 25th.
It's that warranty. That'll be the first one of 2025. And keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, those will tally towards your 2025 points.
Wow. There you go. Jeez.
The more you shop, the more you save. Every day at Shop and Save. Remember that store?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Well, there you go. There it is. I guess that's it.
Looking forward to a busy weekend this weekend. My head's still spinning, and let you know how it goes on Monday. We'll try to get you some video. Can't promise you it'll be the quality. It will not be. I will back up. It will not be the quality of what you're used to, but maybe we can get you some little snips there and hand them over to Dr. Drew here and see what he can do with it.
Well, here it is, folks. We're heading to Saturday. We're heading to Blue Springs. We're going to stop off at Warrensburg for the AA, the junior championships for Missouri American Legion Baseball. Say howdy. We won't be here for the wrap-up show next week, but we will get back and have Dave back in the following one. Do a salute to 2024. We'll chat it up. Look forward to the future. See what's going to be happening. Maybe we'll try and pry some stuff out of Dave that he doesn't want to talk about. I don't know.
There are some things in the hopper. There are some interesting things in the hopper.
Right? Warrenton is the whack.
I like that. Did you see? Hey, look at some of the fall ball tournament names.
Uh-oh.
Just real quick.
Labor Day Classic 1.
No, ours. Just look at the first one.
Oh, there we go. Whack. I love it. Fall turf. I love it. We're going to the whack, baby.
I'll give you the residuals and the kudos and all that. So
that's great. That's great. Yeah, because looking forward to when they start working towards that next quad. That'll be fun. Got one more year at least, just with the 4, right?
Yeah.
With the 1 quad.
Well, maybe.
Maybe. I don't know. You never know. See, there you go. Try and slide it in there. But it's a lot of fun. We always enjoy, with Prime Sports. It was great coming out this year. Got some cool stuff. The ribbon cutting. Oh, and also don't forget, all players watching. We have the Super 7 Scholarship Award still to give away. I already got. I'm getting some entries. So we got that. Is coming up here. The deadline is September 1st. We're not pushing it out. We want to get these in. So you can go to the Youth Baseball Midwest website, go to the Youth Baseball page. The information is there. All what you need to fill out the form to write your essay is right there. All you got to do is click on the link, print it out, or write it in there, and email it back to us.
Pay attention to the deadlines, ladies and gentlemen, please.
Yes, September 1st. We want to get this in and get this done so we can get this information out this fall. We really 2024 is our third year, and we'll be moving on. So,
big home run derby on tap as well.
August 23rd, right? 24th, August 24th, Saturday, ABC Ballpark. Good call, dude. We're going to be out with Billy Mayhall and the St. Louis Youth Sports Outreach Group, Scott Collette. They do a great job. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're getting everybody solidified. We got our contestants rolling in. I think Ella Smith's going to hit a lot of bombs again.
She's coming back, right?
Yes, she is.
Simply amazing what she did.
Oh, man. It was a lot of fun. So we got some big things there. I talked to Billy about some stuff. We're going to have some fun next year with some of this home run derby stuff. We're talking fun stuff, Dave, just like the All-Star Showcase.
You want to talk about a couple guys who go above and beyond for the community and for youth sports. Man, those guys are two peas in a pod. You don't see that generosity too much anymore.
No. Go check out St. Louis Youth Sports Outreach. You can find them on Facebook. You can go to the website. I believe it's just STLYSO.org, I think it is.
It's on the bottom of our page as well, homepage.
Yes, it is. It's on ours. So if you want to go check that out, they do a great job. See what you can do to help out with St. Louis Youth Sports Outreach. Don't want to say that too fast. But Dave, thanks for being in the studio, man.
Man, thanks for having me. Likewise, another great year.
Yeah.
Loved having YBM a part of the Game 7 family, that's for sure.
Well, we appreciate being part of it. It's a lot of fun. Enjoy it very much. Everybody, thanks for tuning in. If you like what we're doing, please, again, hit the subscribe button down there. Hit the dinger next to it. Doesn't get you a home run, but it does get you a notifications for upcoming episodes such as this. So that's as good as a home run.
In my book, it is.
There you go. That's what
I'm retired.
We all could use a dinger or two. Thanks. Everybody have a great day in the Lord. All you pitchers, Dave, give them the advice.
Throw strikes would be my advice.
There you go. Hitters, hit them where they ain't. We'll see y'all next time.